Last week, we were tagged in a tweet after a motorcyclist suffered a pretty horrendous accident. In the tweet, it mentioned that the doctor had said that had he not been wearing his bike protector, he could have suffered serious and potential life-changing injuries. I caught up with Pete Buckingham, the rider involved, to see how he was getting on and to find out exactly what happened.
Saturday morning, it was nice and sunny, and so I got the bike out. First I've ridden it for a month, give it a bit of a wipe and a clean and a shine up. And I thought I'd head over to Willingham Woods, which is a huge bike meet, which most people know in the country. There's a toll bridge on the A57 at Dunham-on-Trent. Came up to that, there was a queue of traffic, so I was in the area to queue to pay. Although the bikes are free, you actually ride through when you get there. But I couldn't filter, I couldn't get either side because the lady in the car in front had positioned herself, so I couldn't get either side. So just minding my own business, just too long looking at the river either side. A couple of cars moved forward, so I moved forward. Again looking at the river either side, and then wallop. Next thing I remember is kind of been on all fours on my wheel, my front wheel of my bike. And the stuff had knocked out me, I couldn't breathe. A bit of shock, people coming out and saying, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" And I couldn't hear them, so I got my earplugs in, so I took those off, took my helmet off, took my earplugs out, and looked at the state, and this Land Rover completely hit me from the rear. God knows what speed, and the guy opened up straight away and apologised and said it was his fault. So the ambulance came, and I told them where they asked me where the injuries were, and I said my back's really, really bad, really, really hurting. So they put me in a neck brace, lightened me down, and then started feeling. I said, "Well, it's my back. So they put me in a bodyboard, got me to the ambulance, and we shot off to Queen's Medical Trauma Centre, where they got me in a scanner straight away. They took my leathers off at the scene so they could get this bodyboard on me without cutting them off, thankfully, which they did. And then put me in a scanner. The scan said my head and neck was okay. So they took the brace off, then scanned my body. Yep. And at this point, they took me back to the trauma unit and said a spinal surgeon was coming to see me, which kind of worried me. Mm-hmm. Obviously, so they wouldn't tell me. They wouldn't tell me. They wanted a specialist to tell me. So 20 minutes later, I was still on morphine and for the pain and stuff.
Had the pain gone by then, or?
I was kind of numbing. It was still there. I could still feel it, but it was a much more pleasant place than it was an hour ago, probably. And the spinal guy sort of came and introduced himself and asked me roughly what happened. I told him, and he asked me the speed of the crash. I said he told the police 30 miles an hour. He said, "Can I look at your safety equipment?" So he looked at my helmet. He said, "Oh, that's knackered. It's caved in at the back. That's no good. You need to replace that." And then he got my leathers and inspected and looked at them, and he spotted I'd got a bike protector inside. And he said, "Wow," he said, "you are one lucky guy." He said, "You've got two cracked vertebrae, L1 and L2. He said, "I can guarantee you, if you hadn't had that bike protector in today, this conversation might never have took place, or it would have been a bit of a different issue." And at that point, that's when I almost passed out of the... You're making me choke on it now. Yeah. It's literally saved me. So.
And it turns out Pete had only bought his bike protector a few weeks earlier. Pete, thanks for sharing your story. It was great to meet you, albeit a bit battered and bruised. I'm glad you're still here to tell the tale. And it's stories like this that keep us here at RST pushing our limits to make sure we're providing the best motorcycle clothing we can for you, the rider. And hopefully, as a rider, it serves as a small reminder to make sure you're always wearing a bike protector.